Missy and I met freshman year in study hall. I couldn't tell you what sparked up our conversation or what we even talked about, but what I know is it seemed like overnight we had become inseparable. Missy and I weren't like most 14-year-old girls. We knew everything, and we knew everything about everything. With all of that knowledge came a lot of lessons. We went through them all together. I can't think of one time that we weren't figuring it out as we went along.
I knew you were gonna do that.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I didn't surprise you.
You look good.
We still are trying to figure it out, even in adulthood, the worst hood of them all. But I've realized that there's nothing that a good 2-hour phone call with her won't fix. One phone call I remember pretty well was the day Missy called me to tell me that Matt came into her work and they were chatting and catching up, and then he asked if they could hang out. And I said, "Matsky? Really?" And she said, "Yeah." And there were a few 2-hour phone calls after that got us here today.
So growing up, it was kind of like having two separate families a little bit. You know, we had the older group and the younger group. And Matt was kind of like my little shadow, following me around. The shadow is always too young to get into any real trouble with me. Now, if you've ever had to try to have a conversation with Matt, which is no easy task, you might have noticed he's not exactly the chattiest guy. He's just pretty quiet. But even though Matt's unusually quiet, once in a while there's always here a good story about him getting into some mischief. But here's the thing, Matt's made a few mistakes over the years, like all of us. But that's not what matters. What matters is that you learn, you grow, and you keep moving forward. And that brings me to today. Because Matt, well, it's not about getting it right the first time, it's about getting it right eventually. And with Missy, you definitely got it right.
But once again, it seemed like overnight they had become inseparable. They have had their fair share of challenges and obstacles, but they have pushed through each and every one of them. Missy has always been a strong woman, but these past few years, she has become unstoppable. And I know in my heart that Matt being by her side played a big role in that. So Matt, thank you for being my best friend's safe space. Thank you for encouraging her, cheering her on, supporting her, and loving Cole the way that you do so effortlessly.
Here's to Matt and Missy, and to the family they're building together. May your life be filled with laughter, love,
and learning whose turn it is to empty the dishwasher. To Matt and Missy.
Cheers.
You look great. You look so great.
Thank you. Love you.
I love you.
The day we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. You step together into a beautiful new chapter of life. There will be challenges and difficult days ahead, as there always are. But now you have someone to share the journey with. Someone to rest beside, to find shelter in, and to face each new day together. I used to pedal my bike as fast as I could just to keep up with you, following you around the neighborhood. The full-on fights over Pokemon cards and Crazy Bones. Probably driving you insane, but really that was just me trying to be as cool as my big brother. But seriously, Matt, I'm so happy to stand here to celebrate this special day with you. Seeing you start this new chapter makes me proud to call you my brother. And Missy, you have no idea how excited I am to officially welcome you into our family and to finally have another sister I can spill the tea with. You've truly brought a new side of Matt out. I knew from the very beginning that you were the one for him. You face challenges in life and in your relationship, and marriage won't magically fix that. Always say I love you, even when it comes out with a hint of annoyance. And always find a way to make the other smile, because those little moments are what make a marriage last.
Missy and I are so happy to see all of you here celebrating our special day. It means the world to us. especially knowing that some of you traveled from coast to coast just to see us. For now, we just want everyone to take a moment and really take it in. It's not every day we get this many awesome people under one roof. Let's eat, drink, and dance like no one's watching. Cheers.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time together. We thank you for Missy and Matt and the love that brings them together. We thank you that we have the privilege of witnessing their love on full display today. And as they commit themselves to each other, I ask that you unite them in love, unite them in purpose, help them to grow closer together every day, cherishing all that they have in common and all that makes them unique. In good times, help them to be grateful for what they have together. In difficult times, remind them of what caused them to fall in love way back when. We thank you that we all have the honor of celebrating with them today. But as tomorrow comes, and as each tomorrow comes after that, let all of us carry a burden of love for them and their marriage.
We thank you for this day of joy and for the gift of marriage. Bless Matt, Missy, and Cole as they begin their life together. May their love grow stronger each day, and may your peace and presence always remain in their home. I am extremely honored to officially pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. It is my pleasure to announce Mr. and Mrs. Groboske.